congratulations once again on your appointment as Prime Minister of Latvia. And I'm very much looking forward to working with you. And this is the first step we are doing. Actually, there's a lot of work to do. The first topic that I want to mention in our common work is your unwavering support to Ukraine. And I really want to thank you for that. Latvia has backed our successive waves of sanctions against Russia and our different financial aid packages for Ukraine. You have been, from the very beginning, a strong supporter. So we are really grateful for that. The European financial support remains, of course, a lifeline for this country, a country that is so bravely fighting for its freedom and for its future. And this is why the Commission has proposed a new facility for Ukraine in our proposal for a revision of the EU budget. You recall this. These are 50 billion euros till 2027 as support for Ukraine. We have started the discussions in the European Union on that. Here, too, I want to thank Latvia for a very constructive role that you are playing, driving these discussions on not only the facility for Ukraine, but the whole revision of the budget forward. It is money that Ukraine needs now, and it will continue to need it for the future. For the reconstruction, for example, the recovery, but also for the reforms on its path to the European Union. This brings me to another topic I'm sure we will discuss today, and that's the topic of enlargement. This is not only a call of history, but it's also a geopolitical necessity. We need to set a vision for successful enlargement. And this is why the Commission has started working on a series of pre-enlargement policy reviews. It's basically the question on how our institutions, our budget, our security guarantees would work. And I would be very eager to listen to your views on that one. Latvia itself is a shining example of successful integration, an integration that you continue to deepen even almost 20 years after you joined the European family. For example, I'm very glad that you are fast-forwarding by 1 year your synchronization with the continental European grid. This fast-forwarding will disconnect you from Russia and Belarus, so it's good for your energy security. And it will also facilitate your uptake of renewable energy to set the green transition fully in motion in Latvia. Here, Next Generation EU's investment plan for the future will, of course, support you on this path. Now, my last point, we have just received your revised Next Generation EU plan yesterday, including the Repower EU chapter. It can certainly unleash significant additional resources for clean growth and good jobs. So let's work on that one together. My final topic is migration. Europe continues to stand in full solidarity with you because we've seen Belarus' cynical and inhuman instrumentalization of migrants. Over the past years, we have deployed Frontex personnel and mobilized 63 million euros in additional funding for border surveillance. We continue to closely monitor the situation at the border. These hybrid attacks carried out against our member states are all more reasons why we need a swift political agreement on two key proposals. The one is the Pact of Migration and Asylum. This is key to have the common rules in the European Union. And the other one is indeed the revision of the multi-annual EU budget, the so-called MFF, where we have also a top-up for migration. So we have a lot to discuss. It is all in preparations of the summits that are coming up, the European Political Community, then we have the informal summit in Granada, and afterwards we have the formal European Council here in Brussels. Once again, a very warm welcome to Brussels.
Thank you.